Hi everyone, hope you're all doing fine. Welcome to this tutorial. This is powered by Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs. We are doing this to train our members on how to fill the CAP Business Support Scheme loan form. So before we proceed, let this be clear. There are two major ways of applying for this loan facility, but then we are going to focus on the online portal. And preferable, you can use a computer or a laptop. You can also use your phone. Just open a browser on your phone and then key in the URL, which is NBSSI ghcap.com/#/register. That is the address, and it will take you to this page. So this is the kind of a welcome page or a home page, and it has some very important information you need to take notice. So please make sure you go through them to understand this before you go on. You need this requirement, that's a valid national ID, and then you need a business or personal thing, and then your annual sales. So now we go to the next stage, and then this is the first phase of registration. You are asked to provide your ID. All these fields except the email are all important. You need to provide them before you can go to the next thing. So here you have to choose the ID type you are using. So we are using a driver's license. You would realize that your first name and last name are deactivated. This is because if you put a wrong ID, it cannot be able to fetch your data. So I think that this is a very brilliant program done here. So when you put your ID number, it will fetch your first name and then last name. So now I put the ID number here. You see it automatically populates the person's name. Now I choose my gender, and just like any other form. So here you are required to put your TIN number. So for security reasons, we blur some of the fields. Key in my TIN number. So like I said, you can get your TIN number on your business certificate document. Then you put your phone number. So that's a working phone number. The email is optional. You can put the email or you leave it, but then you might want to put your email. So you put your email and your address. So now after providing all the information, I click. It takes me to the next stage. Now you are required to indicate the amount of loan you want to apply for. Remember, this is a relief fund. This should be an opportunity for you to be able to get funding so you can be able to save your business as COVID-19 has affected you. So let's say I want to apply for, say, a 10,000 Ghana cedis. You would have to put the amount here, no commas, don't put any comma, no full stop here. Then your business name. So let's say my business name is this. That's my business name. And annual sales. I know a lot of people will get disqualified at this part because there's a strategy you need to understand. Your annual sales should be higher than the loan you're applying for. What's your annual sales for 2019? You quote it here. So let's say my annual sales is about 30,000. Choose your region, and all these things are very easy. I'm in Greater Accra. You are the owner of the business, yes, and the industry. From here, you pick the industry you belong to. How many employees or workers do you have? So I have about 6. I put 6 in. So the town, let's say I am in Medina. Then I move to register. Alright, so you can see that my registration is successful. I have been given a code. I have to do is just copy this code before I come and click on OK. And at this moment, you also receive a text message from the system giving you your code. When you get to this part, you have successfully completed the first portion of your application. Now just click on OK. It will redirect you to where you now put a lot of information. Alright, so yes, we go on. Here already I have copied my code. You saw how it was instant. I didn't have to wait. Very fast, as you witnessed. Just the moment I submitted the right information, everything was very fast. So here I put in my reference code. which I copied. So I put in my phone number again and your TIN number again. I put my TIN number again. If everything is okay, I go. So this is where I am taking to where a lot of the work is supposed to be done. As usual, it's important you read the requirements before filling the form. So you read through before you go to save and continue. So we go to save and continue. Now you are taken to the requirement and eligibility. You can see that most of the informations we provided are automatically showing here. So my company name is here, my TIN number is here, my block is 5 Accra. So GP address, you need to go just download. If you are using Android or iPhone, iOS, it is accepted in all of them. The app name is Ghana Post GPS. You go to your gate and request for your coordinates. So you get your coordinates and then you put them here. So 614. All right, so your region is already selected. Then you select your district, Medina, and then your town is already selected. So what are your main product and services? The business you are running, you input them there as well. Is required. So you can add more. Just click on enter and add more. Then my business status is an existing business. Years of operation 1 to 3 years. Business sector is already selected, and then type of registration is a limited liability. How many shareholders? So depending, if it's a sole proprietor, it's only you. You go back to your certificate from the Register General Department and then look on top. You see registration number. So start with CG. So you put your registration number. Your phone number 1 is required. So your phone number 2. So like I said, most of this filled out blurred because of security reasons. So but then you put your right information. All right, so are you a member of a trade association? So yes, I'm a member of a trade association. So you click here, a list of trade associations. If your trade association is not there, for example, Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs is not listed. I don't know why anyway. But then, so what you can do is that just go to others, and when you click on others, a new folder will be created, and that is association name. So you can now type Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs. Yeah. Then your mobile money operator, your mobile money number. In the event where they'll pay you via mobile money, this is where they'll pay you. And then it's required that you have a bank account, so you put your bank account. Okay, so you are also required, you are required to add your picture. So you just have to add a picture. Just move straight to save and continue. So yes, everything is successful. I move to the next stage. The next stage says that number of active employees, that's December 2019, 6. Active employees, that's April 2026. Turnover for December. So in the whole of December was your turnover. So I say I have the turnover over 15,000. Please remember not to put comments or full stops here. And then turnover for April, definitely because of COVID-19, business was affected. So my turnover was like 5,000. Okay, so you can add, you can further indicate the details of your staff to show the labor type, the number of males and females, and the total, but it's optional. So after that is done, it takes me to the next level that says details of operations. So here they want to see the finances or the financial strength of your business. So what was your total revenue for the whole of 2018? So my business, I had 60,000 as my total revenue for the whole of 2018, and I spent about 47,000 on expenses, and automatically calculates the profit I have made in 2018. Now you remember in the beginning or the initial stages, you were asked your annual sales, and I kept 30,000 as our annual sales. So yes, that is in 2019. So your total expenses is about 15,200 as well. Then after inputting this, I go next. details of business owner. So here they ask information of you. You can input your second phone number if it is too necessary. You can do your town. So Medina is a town, and then your license. You use driver's license. You are a male. What's your marital status? You are married. Fine. Your residential address is very important. So you put your residential address. The same way with your GPS. If you don't have it, just download the Ghana Post app, walk to your gate, open it, and request for your code. Try and use the right coordinates. I'm sure if they want to do verification and you've given wrong information, you might not be able to get the funding. Let's try to help the government of the day so we make things more open. So your postal address. Alright, so your region, your district is allowed, Medina, and then so you see your ID code is here again. Then your TIN number. So here you can also put your personal TIN number. Alright, so date of birth, sorry, you need to choose a date of birth. So you can also key in this, maybe 1980. Yeah, 1st May 1980. And if you have any disability, you indicate. Then you go on. Alright, so now we are at the loan request details. So I requested for a loan of 10,000, repayment frequency. So when you are to start paying the loan, should it be daily, weekly, or monthly, or quarterly? So maybe take monthly. Then the proposed grace period. Yeah, so I will pick maybe 7 to 8 months. And then the purpose of the loan, is it to pay salaries? Is it to buy raw materials, to rent? So how has your business been affected? If you want to further show how you are going to spend the money, then you can click on add expenditure and show how you are going to spend this money. But then if you don't want, you can leave that and just go to complete. So at this point you get a lot of information as well. You can take your time and go through them. After going through them and you are okay, you just come to confirm, and after clicking confirm, the next thing is just to submit. And when you submit, you are redirected to this portion. Alright, so at this part you have to go to your phone, and then you are going to see that dear blah blah blah, your CAP BuSS application was successful. Your application is pending for approval. So at this point you are done with the registration for the loan. Alright, so like I said at the beginning, this is just something we did to help our members be able to apply for the loan. And if you want to find out more about the Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs, please go to our website www.gcyegh.org. And if you are a young entrepreneur in Ghana, this is the time for you to belong to Ghana Chamber of Young Entrepreneurs. Thank you very much. God bless. And I wish you all the best in your loan application.